Well, alright, guys, here we are with the final episode of Cringeostrophic Disclosure, where unlike the Millennium Falcons and the Boomerangs that despise the Gen Z, I actually like the Gen Z, and I want to see them do well, and I want the next generation beyond Gen Z to do even better. But can they? Can they? Not if they listen to Andrew Tate, not if they listen to a bunch of these people out there that have their own best interests at heart and that want society to go nuts. And that's the society that we have right now. You have this whole culture of the leftover women and loneliness epidemic and all that stuff. So I thought I'd give my last bit of advice since I'm out, as I said before. I'm not going to be part of this whole thing where I come on camera and I talk about stuff, especially I'm staying out of politics from now until the end of time, until kingdom come, as they say. And the reason for that is they changed the game. So now it's dangerous to be in any way, form, shape or form involved with politics. So I didn't like it before. I don't like it now, especially because it got real. The crap got real, as they say. And so what I will say is this, because I do care about the Generation Z, and I do care about the next generation that will come after them. So, what to do? What advice should you take? Well, take this. As they say, take this. When I was growing up, all of my friends, the majority of my friends that got suckered into online gaming and games such as, Call of Duty, Halo, and a bunch of those shoot 'em up games, they all turned out to not be able to find love. Not only did they not find love, they did not find marriage, and I think that pretty much none of them had kids. And the ones that instead played Magic the Gathering, board games, chess, even solitaire, they all seemed to find love, or if they didn't find love, at least they got married. So there is a definite correlation there with the stupid games that own you, right? You don't own them. You can't even buy them. They're online. They're on this thing called Steam. When I found out about Steam, I was like, this is the stupidest thing ever. This is just like the tax on your property and the death tax and all these other taxes where it just basically, you own nothing and you're unhappy. It's the opposite of what they say, right? You will own nothing and be happy. How many people do you see around you that are so happy with their lives? Are they happy they cannot own a home? Are they happy that they don't own anything? The car that they have can be repossessed. The house that they own, they're one paycheck away from losing it. How many of these people are happy? You tell me. This whole thing of you own nothing and are happy is the antithesis of what everything was supposed to be. So we inherited a crappy reality from our parents, and we made it worse. The Millennium Falcons, the ones that were supposed to make it better for everyone. We are already living in communism, and we don't even know it. It's so funny, but it's not funny. Anyway, so this whole thing with the leftover women, and the cis men or the basement, stuck in their grandmother's basement kind of people and all that stuff. That's probably why Joe Biden got elected. Because they're like, oh yeah, that guy is kind of like me. He's doing everything from a basement. Listen. The number one thing that you can do for yourself, and this is not me going like, Because this is the problem, right? You talk about these things, and then the stupidest side of history comes in and goes, we're going to ban video games. No. We need to go back to a time where it was a free market and the best ideas survived and the worst ideas collapsed and disappeared forever. Like smoke and mirrors, they went away. And that's what you want. The solution to hate speech is better speech. The solution to horrible games is better games. You should not play any games that you cannot own. You should not be playing video games online. Get offline. If you are a Gen Z and you are not spending at least 50% of your time around women, you do not love women. I'm going to tell you something. If all of your friends are men and all you do is play video games all day long with men, surrounded by men, whether you're in your basement connected to the internet with a bunch of men, you may be non-binary and you don't know it. I'm just going to say it. It's not the frogs turning people into non-binary. It is this video gaming thing. If you're a bunch of men all hanging out, spending all your time shooting other men, you may be non-binary and you don't even know it. Oh, but I love women. Okay, what do you know about women? How many women do you interact with on a daily basis? Oh, 0? You may be non-binary and you don't know it. So if you want to save yourself and eventually maybe find a woman that you want to stay with, you may want to hang out with more women. And no, you don't have to get in the pants of every single woman that you're with. You can be in the friend zone. It's fine. Actually, it's beneficial to you. Because, as I remember, most of my experiences in the beginning where I actually got a chance to interact with other women and where I got a chance to actually get my first girlfriends and so on and so forth was because one girl talked with another girl and she was like, this kid, he's anti-war. He doesn't like violence. He's nice when you interact with him. Maybe you want to go out with this kid. And so, word of mouth. There's only one place where bad publicity is not good publicity, and that is in the dating world. If you are known as a useless person, but by useless I mean like violent, horrible to interactive, and all interact with and all that kind of stuff, like mean, if you're known as that, and you can't fake it because women can see right through it. So if you're not sincerely a good person to interact with, and women see that, they will tell their friends, and you will not get you will not get girlfriends or whatever, because it's it's a non-binary system now. It's mix and match. It's whatever you want to do, and I have no problem with that. But what I'm trying to say is, if you are a man, and someday you would like to have women, you probably should have lots of girlfriends, not friends with benefits, just friends. And if you can be a good person, you can learn about them, their hopes, their dreams, their wants, their likes, their dislikes, and all that stuff. Maybe one of them will be like, you know what? This guy that is such a good friend might be a good boyfriend for that girl. Maybe not for them. I'm just saying. So, yeah, I'd like the world to be a better place, and I would like Gen Z to have nice lives. But you can't. Throw away your online gaming. It's stupid. It's not good for you. Play the finite, basically the smaller games, the ones that have a beginning and end. And I don't know, maybe it's just me. After like 30 minutes to 45 minutes of Call of Duty, I got bored when I was a kid. I was like, what else can I do? Maybe I can build something. Maybe I can solve a problem with technology, like Eli the computer guy said. Don't take my advice. Life is what it is.